Iowa insider backs Caitlin Clark in referee controversy. Watched every game of hers in 7 years claim. After being sidelined for 5 straight games due to a left groin injury, Caitlin Clark's return sparked a promising run in the Indiana Fever locker room. Though she had an unimpressive comeback against the Golden State Valkyries, her jaw-dropping pass to Sophie Cunningham against the Dallas Wings earned praise from all quarters. But troubles awaited the sophomore athlete as she navigated through yet another matchup against the Connecticut Sun. While Fever successfully clinched an 85-77 against the Sun, not all was fun and games for Clark and company. Despite barely putting up 5 points in the first half, something unexpected fizzled on the hardwood. An already frustrated Clark was barely trying to tie loose ends when she faced referee Michael Price on the sidelines during the third quarter. However, he ignited a rage in the reigning ROTY, who had to be accompanied away. While her loggerheads with the officials isn't a new incident, Clark's reaction to the statement sparked controversy. Fans were quick to call out the guard for her unprofessional behavior. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, Iowa Hawkeye insider for 247 Sports and CBS Sports, David Eichhold, shared a clip on X with a caption, "Incredibly unprofessional from an official at the highest level. Doesn't matter who the player is. Clearly said something out of pocket. Hope someone asks her post-game." Instead of blaming the athlete for her outrageous reaction, David questioned the other party as well. And that seemed to have stemmed from one reason. I've watched/covered every Caitlin game for the last 7 years. She doesn't crash out at officials when they allow her to have a conversation. While Clark has faced her share of officiating trouble since her Iowa days, this outburst at the TD Garden Boston was new for many. An initially distraught Clark was seen disagreeing with Price, before her expressions turned grim. Soon enough, she was mouthing, "That has nothing to do with it. Are you kidding me?" While the nonchalant official kept walking. Though she was pulled away from the ref, this did not stop her from hurling words at Price before confronting him. While the long-drawn drama was enough to grab eyeballs against the player, was she really at fault? Or was she triggered enough to bring out that reaction? Guess we'll never know. But one thing is for sure. With Clark's injury scare in the final quarter now translated as a game-time decision, GTD, it will be crucial for the Indiana Fever to keep striving without being impacted by the absence of Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White provides update on Caitlin Clark injury. The Indiana Fever superstar suffered another groin injury in the game against the Connecticut Sun, forcing her to be sidelined in the final minutes. The news came just before the Indiana Fever faced the highest-ranked team in the Eastern Conference standings. While Stephanie White had hinted at the possibility of Clark's absence, stating, "I think we just take it one step at a time," the team decided that it was best to make the star rest ahead of the tip-off. Per the head coach, the 23-year-old guard is placed on day-to-day, and she finds optimism in that. "I consider it good news, just because, for me, if it's anything that we're talking about day-to-day, it's always good news," she shared ahead of the game. But on the other side, the Fever added yet another L to their record. This seems to be a disappointing stretch for the team, especially ahead of the All-Star event at home. Hopefully, some positives come their way.